Hey, what's up, guys? So, the rumors are out. So, apparently, we're getting the new Type S Integra. We're on Motor Trend here, and it says Acura trademarks Integra Type S, and our excitement hits VTEC, yo. First off, that's corny. That is some corny ass stuff. Like, it's a corny ass headline. Yo, VTEC, yo. You see, kids start saying this after my generation. I grew up in the generation where we were just like VTech. That's what we would say, just man, VTech. Hey, what you know about that VTech though? You know what I mean? It was no VTech, yo. I don't know. I'm from the early 2000s when, all the 90s era stuff was hot. Let me get rid of this. Sorry, guys. It's for another video. Um, so yeah. Uh, so looking at this render here, if this is what the Integra is gonna look like, which is this is very similar to that headlight shot we had, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm personally not feeling it. It looks too big. It really does. It looks like I don't know. Why does this remind me of a Monte Carlo or a GTO or something? It just looks like everything else, and it looks too big. Look at this. A 2.4 liter naturally aspirated VTEC engine with these quad pipes. Come on. Come on. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but this don't look like Integra. It just doesn't. I think the other render, which is right here, this looks more like this just fits the bill. This looks like Integra. This looks like Integra Type R. The Type S, I'm pretty sure the Type S would look similar to this, but like more luxurious. And I think here's another thing I wanted to bring up. I think that they should make a Type R. I think the Type R model should be, you know, a different variant of the car, which will have like a different engine, different displacement, different specs, different tuning, different suspension, the whole nine. Because Japan can get away with a little bit more than what we can get away with in the States. So I feel like Japan should make a Type R model of this car and do their thing with it, and it will bring back that that eagerness to import cars again. Because come on, like, you import a GT86 and it's like, okay, it's the same thing we got in America, just right hand drive. But like, you import like a Type R and it's like, dude, these specs are crazy different. Just like the S15, when the S15 was out, we couldn't get it in the States. So people import the S15. It's like, yo, what? The 240, which is the 180 out there, it had different displacement, different engine, different, it's like, man, that's crazy. But anyway, yeah, I think that they should do that. And I think the Type S should just be more, yeah, have like I think they should do two Type S's. Like, they got like a luxury sport Type S, and then they should go with the raw Type S, which they have the same engine, same platform, but just more, geared towards preference. Like, okay, you want the luxury model, you get the leather seats, the heated seats, all this stuff, little uh little freaking notifications on your mirrors when someone's next to you, all that. And then the raw race orientated specs has different suspension, different interior, different, just more raw gear for driving. Gear for that guy who just wants to rip his car out on the weekend, rip through them streets, rip through the freeways. Um, but yeah, I think that this is still gonna be something that's gonna be big. It's still gonna be something that's gonna, flare up the car scene a little bit, you know, because just Integra just has that name, man. But yeah, that I think that render doesn't look like Integra. This looks like Integra, this speaks Integra. It just does. And the big thing about this render compared to the other one, they use more of a flat design, which was what the Integra is known for. You look at the, you know, this has more of a flattish square design, and then you look at the DA, you know, oh gosh, it would pull up a bunch of ugly. Not saying that they're all ugly, but I just want a stock example of a DA, not all these freaking. Jeez Louise. Perfect photo and example of how sleek the DA looks. Not to say the other photos are terrible. It's just that, come on. They ain't got no photos like this. Okay, this is a perfect example of how sleek, slim, light, and just luxurious but sport the DA looked. Beautiful. Freaking beautiful. You pop that hood, look at that B16. Okay, let's see. Mm. Mm. Come on, give me a stock example of a B16. Let's see, B16. Yeah, look at this. Oh, I found an even better photo. All right, guys. So yeah, you pop the hood and you see that B series. Look at this, man. That's beautiful. And this is the next point I want to bring up. Hopefully, we get an engine that's just something like this, where they didn't go overboard. You know, yeah, give it that 8,000 RPM red line. Give it that VTEC. Make it light. Make it nice displacement. Give it some high compression on the, head. Sturdy block. Maybe forge the pistons a little bit if people want to boost. Put an oil cooler on there. You know what I mean? Give it the works to where it's reliable and fun. But don't, you know, overdo it. Like put a freaking V6 in the car. That's what we don't want. That's something that's gonna, ruin the Integra image. What was I gonna look up? Oh yeah. Let's look up that new mock-up for the Integra. There we go. Bam. Now this looks more like it. This looks like, once again, I'm saying it again, this looks like Integra. Sounds corny, but it's the truth. It looks like, get to the damn image of the engine. You can see I'm not tech savvy. You see how long it takes me to find stuff? All right. But just look at this. This literally looks amazing. This looks great. I could literally see myself in the garage with the hood pop, looking at my engine, going, "Damn, damn, we're back. We're back in business. We got an Integra. We got the nice fucking engine. Man, look at this. Yeah. So I think they should, make a sturdy built transaxle. Sorry, transaxle, sturdy built transaxle with a nice strong engine, 8,000 RPM redline, VTEC, just screaming VTEC, with some decent good torque, where when that VTEC hits, you just feel that in the seats. Oh, nice. Um, but yeah, man, I think that the Type S, Type H, what the I think the Type S should have a more tuned down variant of the same engine than the Type R. But I think if they make a Type R, it should just be balls to the wall, full blown advanced tuning, just as good as it gets when it comes to tuning an engine like this, and you get all that power, all that goodness right there. Give it a maybe a stage 2 clutch or something. Just give it that race spec feel to where it's like, oh man, when you get out that car, you're like, ooh, I can't wait to get back in that. And the Type S should feel the same way. It's just more, reliable, more structured for daily driving, more structured for street instead of track orientated. But the Type R should definitely just be track orientated and just feel raw like that. But what do you guys think? What engines do you think we're gonna get? You think it's gonna be turbo? You think it's gonna be naturally aspirated? And what do you think? You think we should get a Type R? Does Honda even have ties with Acura to do something like that anymore? I don't know. I haven't been in the game for a long time, but let's just hope for the best, and let's hope that we do get a car that pleases the people. Oh, look at this. This is straight up beautiful. How could something so simple be so beautiful? Acura nailed that. Integra, they nailed it with the Integra. Honda, they nailed it with the early Civic Si, the early gen Civic Si, and this is the same way with the Integra Type R. It's just so simple, but so beautiful, but so fun too. This just takes me back, man. I missed them days, man. We took these days for granted, man. I sold my Integra for like $3,000. Regret, the biggest regret. But yeah, don't be like me. If you got one, keep it. Keep it, restore it, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do to make it fit you. And we'll see what happens in 2022 when this Integra comes out. But it looks like we're getting a Type R. I mean a Type S. Sorry. Keep having little slip ups. All right. All right, guys. I just really hope it doesn't look like this. I hope that they pull some inspiration from that other render, and they should hire this guy. Get this person on board with your development team and just the person to make mock-ups, cuz this, I'm telling you, if you were to put these two next together and tell people, "Hey, what do you want this next car to look like?" I guarantee more than 80% people would click this. They would go, "Yes, no brainer. This is it. Do this. We want this." I just see some meathead protein shake drinking freaking gun loving, I don't know, some someone like that just like, "Yeah, this is the one." Or some freaking, I don't know, Starbucks and Apple Watch guy. You know what I mean? But this seems like the, night highway, you know, out there in late night Japan, like, or late night in America on the freaking LA streets, or like, you know, down south on the nice highways with the freaking orange reflective lights. This looks like that. You know, freaking, I don't know. We'll see. But all right, guys, thanks. Hey guys, I also wanted to say thank you. I've reached 300 subscribers. It's not like I planned on doing this, but I just want to say thank you anyway. This is more of just a passion of talking about the cars and helping out with the videos and the hard body and stuff like that. Just doing what I can, and I appreciate it. So thank you guys. 300. Hopefully we grow. But who knows, Thanks, guys.